So, like I said, not only is Messi going to win back-to-back World Cups to win the World Cup in his 34th match of his World Cup career as a tribute to Diego Maradona's 34 international goals, but then when you analyze the last repeat at the World Cup in 1962, remember, Diego Maradona got injured during that World Cup. So Brazil, they won the repeat without Diego Maradona. Messi's going to do what Maradona and Pele didn't do. He's going to play in back-to-back World Cup victories. It's interesting because before Pele got injured when Brazil won the back-to-back World Cups, Pele had a career total of 34 goals at the time of his injury before Brazil went on to win the World Cup without Pele because they were a super stacked team. So this is all adding up to Messi winning the World Cup in his 34th World Cup match of his career. Not only that, but Pele took part in 4 World Cups. Pele won the World Cup 3 times in his 4 appearances. So the 34 connections are very strong again. The 4-peat that Lionel Messi's going to win in major tournaments, the Copa America, the World Cup, the Copa America, and the World Cup. Messi winning the World Cup at Metlife. Pele's last World Cup victory in the year 70. Pele played his last match across the street from Metlife over at the old Giants Stadium. Pele's first World Cup win occurred at Sweden. The one other World Cup that he played at, Sweden's Camacho 70. And Messi defeated Colombia. Colombia is also Camacho 70 and 34. And he's going to go on to win the World Cup over at MetLife. It is all about the coronation of the unanimous, undisputed greatest footballer ever. We will never ever see another player win a back-to-back World Cup during this lifetime. I can promise you that. The only team that's going to do that is Argentina. I would be shocked if this event ever happens again. But the pattern is very clear as far as World Cups go at the Americas. Brazil wins, Argentina, Brazil, and then Argentina. Brazil won a World Cup at Mexico City. They won at the United States. Argentina won at Mexico City. Now Argentina are going to win at the United States. That is 2 parts of the pattern that we see right here. The repeat was achieved against Chile over at the country of Chile. Messi at the same stadium where he lost at Chile in the Copa America final is going to win at MetLife in 2026 final. So that is what we need to note. Argentina entered the knockouts with 91 prior World Cup matches. Diego Maradona had a total of 91 total appearances. Pele, in his career, went on to score 43 goals after the 1962 World Cup. And Messi and Argentina will go 4-3 in the final. To be champion, to win the World Cup at the state of New Jersey, Argentina, La Aba Celeste. This is the GOAT coronation. GOAT Messi takes the crown. He takes this crowned the greatest player ever. This is a de facto coronation across the street from where Pele played his last match. Messi is about to be crowned as the GOAT. Far greater than Messi and Maradona could ever imagine to be. This is a coronation ritual. This is not a Brazil win after Pele's death. This is a Messi coronation ritual as the greatest player ever. Out of all times, the greatest national team ever, Argentina. 6 consecutive trophies, 4 major consecutive competitions for Argentina. That is what's going to go down. This is how you tie in Pele with Messi's 34th match. You have to look at the amount of goals he had at the time before the injury. Now notice Pele scored against Mexico, then he went on to win the World Cup hosted at Mexico. So that's kind of how things were scripted back then, at that time. But definitely the 34 ties into the last repeat. The repeat that Brazil won, and then of course the upcoming repeat that we are about to witness in 2026. Pele scored in the 73rd minute. Actually, I'm not going to talk about that 73 right there. But rather, I would like to go to the final. Or the time of the final. I don't think I've entered Santiago, Chile. Well, this would be the 60 months after the Copa America for Messi in 2021, July 2021, and 5 years later, 5 years by 12 months is 60. New York City, Maradona's death at 60, next England World Cup final appearance 60 years later. So, and Maradona died at 60 years. So that's kind of the review part that I would like to speak about. The last World Cup repeat, 1962. And first World Cup repeat since the year 62 at North America. First World Cup repeat since 62, North America 73. 73 is also gematria of crown. Chile's 37, the last World Cup repeat was achieved at Chile, and Messi wins his next World Cup 3 years and 7 months later. So December of 2022, 2025, the 3 years, then 7 months to July. So that's how we tie in Chile with the next event of the next back-to-back World Cup winner for Lionel Andres Messi in the greatest football team ever, Argentina, the two semifinals at Arlington, Texas. And in Georgia, of course, and then remember the 4-4 record in finals for Messi. I wonder what the date numerology is of the 1962 final. I should also copy and paste Estadio Nacional. And then Argentina playing their 92nd match ever in the World Cup to begin the knockout phase of the competition. Czechoslovakia is also the gematria of the Diego Maradona death age, because 62 is gematria Diego Maradona. Maradona screams Argentina. Diego Maradona's gematria is connected to the first repeats in 62 because Argentina were screwed in the final. That was never a penalty in favor of Germany. I think the referee admitted it wasn't a penalty. It was all rigged against Argentina. It was rigged for Germany. So this is definitely retribution for Argentina. That World Cup final was held on a 23 5-day numerology. If that was held on a 23 5-day numerology, then the next World Cup repeat will occur in the 23rd World Cup. Because Messi is king in the 23rd World Cup, the king of America. I wonder what the king is in Spanish. El Rey, Copa del Rey is. I thought it was Copa del Cup of the Sun. El Rey is Camacho of Messi, 29 Camacho repeat. El Rey is Camacho of Metlife. Rey is Camacho, the new 48 team format that will have to be won by Messi the first time. So here we are. Lionel Messi is going to absolutely get the job done. Now, this was another 60 Camacho connecting the 60 months after the Copa America victory in 2021 for Argentina to conclude the golden generation. Czech Republic is 68. It'd be 6 years and 8 months after Diego Maradona's death that Argentina are going to win the back-to-back with the greatest footballer, El Mejor Futbolista, Lionel Andres Messi. The one and only Lionel Andres Messi. 103 prior matches in the World Cup, then Argentina win match 104. And I will go through all the 104s that there is to talk about.